JLR Investigates, reporting from Walmart, covering the case of missing 7-month-old baby Emmanuel Haro. Let's talk about Jake, the father. He used to work at Walmart. And apparently, according to a co-worker, he hooked up with someone from the Vision Center in Walmart. Now, let's talk about Jake. We're trying to get an understanding of who this guy is. Jake, Rebecca, the two prime suspects in the disappearance of this little 7-month-old baby. Now, Jake has a track record of doing very egregious bad things to children, but also females. In particular, we're hearing Walmart. A lot of people have spoken out about Jake that worked at Walmart. And I want to share some things with all of you, what people are saying about Jake. Jake, who is Jake Haro? Check it out.
What's your recollection of?
He was a very cool guy. Like, he was funny. Like, nothing of the sort. But I did hear he started dating a girl from the Vision Center, and something bad happened with that. I'm not too sure about the details, but yeah.
I learned this morning that he does have a felony child abuse charge from 2018 in Riverside County.
Yeah, I've seen that also.
When did you work with him?
In 2016, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
And
people are naturally, going to the worst conclusion possible.
Yes.
Do you think that he'd be capable of anything like that?
I don't know, but from his past record, I think they did something.
You do?
Maybe, yes.
Mm-hmm. Where do you live?
I live in Palm Springs.
You live in Palm Springs? The thing about up here, cabazon, Palm Springs, we're all super close, so we're all following the story on our little Facebook post.
Too, so.
We're all following this so closely. Do you know anybody that knows the family directly, or?
I don't.
What do you think about the mother?
She's very off.
Very off?
Yeah, I'm a mom too, and there was no tears. Like, I wouldn't even be able to do an interview if somebody just took my baby, Mm-hmm. There's no way.
Was Jake with Rebecca when you were working with him?
No, I don't believe so, no.
Mm-mm. You didn't hear anything about her, huh?
No, I don't think he was with her yet. He was dating someone else.
Was he friendly?
He was very friendly.
He was friendly when you were working with him?
Yeah.
And so, your times working at Walmart, how long was that?
I worked there at the Beaumont one for 5 years. I think he left. I think he went to the Hemet Walmart.
And as I reported earlier, and I'll report this again, another co-worker at Walmart speaks about Jake. Used to work with Jake at Walmart. He should be the prime suspect in all this. I'm not going to go into detail, but his previous relationship didn't end so well. He's crazy. He beat one of his kids so bad it caused severe brain damage. The child was not the same. Let's just be real here. Jake should be the #1 suspect. So Jake Haro, Walmart. Apparently he worked at the Walmart in the Beaumont, Banning, Cabazon area. Now, Cabazon doesn't have a Walmart. They have a population of 2,000 or so, but little towards Yucaipa, where this alleged kidnapping happened, there is a Walmart. Now, Jake, he has a bad history with children. And I want to share some information that is out there about Jake and what happened to his prior child. I'm going to share a clip from a X account, Abby Blabby, because she breaks it down with showing pictures of Jake's child and what he did. We believe that the female that Jake got involved with actually worked at Walmart. Jake hooked up with this girl that he used to work at Walmart, but at the same time, working at Walmart, he used to hook up with other girls. So he had a lot of different girlfriends at Walmart. But look at this in reference to his kid right here.
If you've been following the case of Emmanuel Haro, the 7-month-old baby whose mother reported that he was kidnapped on Thursday, August 14th at a Big 5 retail store in Yucaipa, California, you are not ready for what I'm about to tell you. I think everybody knows by now that his father, Jake, was convicted in 2023 of willful child cruelty from a 2018 charge involving his 10-week-old daughter. Well, this is that daughter. So look, it says here on October 13th, 2018, Harrow and Avina, that was his wife at the time, their 10-week-old daughter was admitted to the hospital where she had an acute or new fractured rib, 6 ribs with healing fractures, a skull fracture, brain hemorrhage, swelling of the neck, and a fractured leg bone that was healing. He blamed Vanessa for the baby's injuries, and they were both arrested and charged. The baby girl ended up going to one of Vanessa's cousins who has her to this day. She actually ended up adopting her. Now, when she was born, Jake and Vanessa named her Carolina Rose, but after the cousin got her, she renamed her to Promise Faith. I'm just going to show you guys a few pictures of her. It's just heartbreaking. Another one. Promise turned 7 on July 31st, and let me tell you how Jake's beating has affected her life. As you can see, she has a tracheostomy tube, she's blind, she can't walk, she can't talk. The cousin said she has about 3% brain function left and she's 100% dependent for all cares. Now, I was informed that Vanessa did drink while she was pregnant with her, but despite that, she was born healthy. She didn't have any problems until she was beaten. Now, this little boy is named Carlos, but his original name was Jake Haro II. He's Jake and Vanessa's older child, and the cousin has custody of him too. And he was born with fetal alcohol syndrome. And let me add, the 2-year-old child that was removed from Jake and Rebecca's home, the cousin has that child as well. And look, I want to show you guys this. This is from when the cousin and her husband adopted Promise. And before anybody says anything, because I didn't blur faces out, she gave me permission to post this. Going back to Emmanuel, I don't understand how a man can practically kill their 10-week-old baby and not get serious prison time and remarry and have more kids that aren't immediately taken by CPS. I mean, I feel like this is once again a system fail. And after hearing the details about Promise, I'm convinced more than ever that they know exactly what happened to Emmanuel and where he is. I just want to say, I think the cousin and her husband are such amazing, wonderful people for taking these children and giving them the best life they can possibly have.
Shocking to the core, to say the least. I am at Walmart here. Apparently, Jake was a stocker. He used to stock, the shelves and everything like that. Never really made it up the chain of command. He was working at Walmart and then eventually got arrested for the child stuff. So didn't work at Walmart anymore. You would think that Walmart wouldn't hire these type of crazies out there that do these things on children. But we want to know more about Jake. We want to know who else that has encountered him, like former workers at Walmart. So if you are a worker that used to work with Jake, we'd love to hear from you on JLR Investigates. Tips at JLR Investigates. Give us the insight, give us the good, give us the tea. Now, did Rebecca ever work at Walmart? There's some rumors that she was also a Walmart employee, but I don't know that for sure, because the question is, how did Jake and Rebecca get involved? Because this is a big story and everyone wants to know the backstory. Everyone wants to know the beginning of where and how Rebecca and Jake met. How can they come to this conclusion this day and come up with this crazy story about kidnapping at the Big Five? People want to know. I'm out here shopping at my Walmart. Gotta watch out for the crazy shooters out there and the crazy people in the Walmart. But considering this case with baby Emmanuel, you got another Walmart wackadoodle, Jake Haro. I am JLR Investigates. Sub to the channel, hit the notification button when more information comes out about this case. You will hear it here. This is the go-to channel. We're going to find out everything about Rebecca and Jake. And we're going to spill the tea on this channel. We'll talk soon. JLR Investigates. Stay tuned.